Hi, welcome to Weight Watcher Wednesday, and tonight we are making taco lasagna. And what I did is I went ahead and preheated the oven to 350, and I'm browning my ground beef. But I need to add my onions and my green pepper.
It's awfully noisy.
Maybe I need a better table.
Or maybe you should do it on the counter.
Well, then they wouldn't be able to see me do this now, would they?
She just loves her chopper.
I do. I love my chopper. It's a stress reliever.
I don't think her that with all that bang.
I think that's enough. Save that one. And what we're going to do is we're going to add our onions and our green peppers to our ground beef. And of course, once your ground beef is completely brown, no more pink, you're going to want to drain all of this. You don't want to keep the grease in it. And when we're done doing that, we'll come back and I'll show you the next step. Okay, now that we've browned our ground beef and drained off all of the excess juice, and the reason we did that is because we are going to be adding tomato paste and water, so you don't want it to be too soupy. And we're going to add our taco seasoning, which you're going to want to use to 40% less sodium. And then we're going to add 2/3 cup water. And we're just going to stir this around and let this kind of simmer for a couple minutes. And then once this simmers, then we are going to start adding our other ingredients. Now it calls for black beans, and you're going to want to drain your black beans. So I went ahead and drained them and rinsed them off. And as you can see, the excess is just setting right there. Once this comes to a simmer, then what we're going to do, this smells really good without the rest of the stuff. What do you think? Think it smells good?
Not bad.
So, and I already added my pepper. Alright, now that that's simmered, we added our water, we added our taco seasoning. Then what we're going to do is we're going to want to stir in our red beans. And let that cook for about 2 minutes. So what do you think? You think Zachary will eat this?
Yes.
Think?
Yeah, because he's in the onions now, so just the amount of green peppers is the only difference.
Yes. He has to have them sauteed now, but that's not part of this meal. Alright, we're going to let that cook for about 2 minutes, and then what we're going to want to do, what we're going to want to do is add our tomatoes. Stir that. And you're going to want to reduce the heat just a little bit. I have it down to medium now. And just let that simmer for a little bit. And then what you're going to want to do is get a baking dish. Now, this recipe did call for, what kind were these supposed to be? I forgot that quick. Fat-free tortillas. We could not find them. So we actually ended up getting the less fat. So if you can find fat-free, that's great. What you want to do is add 2 points to it. And then we just want to layer just like that. You're going to have some right here that's not covered, and that's okay because you're going to do crosswise. Sorry about that. So once we do that, then we're going to want to take the refried beans, and you're just going to want to take that and spread this around just a little bit. Doesn't have to be even. And I'm actually take that. And then, thanks, sweetie. And you just want to take your ground beef and all and just put that on top. And if I didn't tell you, I may have. You want to use 8 of these. And then I need some more refried beans. Add some more. So all you really want to do, as you can see, is just put this in layers. So my boss today, her husband is Mexican, and I told him what I was making, and he wanted to come over for dinner, but I won't bring him anything because it's not how they make it. So I'm like, oh, this is American made, it's not Mexican. So I told him he needed to come over here and teach me how to do it the Mexican way. So he said he would, but he won't, I know. He's busy. And then you want to do your last layer.
Maybe. This way, or is it you turn it over this way?
What? Oh. See, husband's paying attention. Look, he can do 2 things at once. He can vlog and see what I'm doing.
Oh,
shout out to George.
Oh boy. I feel I'm being used.
You're not being used. You don't know what used just feels like. Okay. And then you just want to add the remaining on top. And then you want to add your Mexican mild cheese.
4 cheese.
Huh? 4 cheese, yes. Your Mexican mild 4 cheese. And you just want to sprinkle that on top. And that actually, I'm sorry, that called for 3 cups, which is actually this whole bag. But I'm not putting the whole bag on quite yet. I'm going to let it melt some, and then I'm going to add a little bit more when it comes out. And then what you want to do is put this in the oven for 30 minutes. And when it's done, we'll bring it out, show you what it looks like. Hope you enjoy the meal. And as always, we'll have all of the ingredients down at the bottom. Do want to let you know, it serves 9. The point is 7. But, like I said, you had to add 2 points if you don't get the fat-free. So, it would be serves 9, 9 points. I'm done. Alright guys, it is done. And this is what it looks like when it comes out. I'm going to go ahead and give the taste tester his bite. You're going to do it yourself? He's a big boy today.
Oh, it's really good. What's it called again?
It is called taco lasagna.
Alright, another hit. I still am waiting for that one time I say, ooh, no good. But it is really good.
You know what we need to do?
What's that?
I need to go and like buy a pizza or something. So if it's like a nasty meal, I can pop a pizza in the oven.
That's true. But this is a good one. Another keeper. So, and it took a little longer, so if you have some time. So make sure you get it together. But other than that, it's really good. Don't know if your kids will like it, because it's got green peppers and onions in it. But if they do, then they'll like it. Alright. See you guys next week.